kind of scared of people. Now, this is something that I even included in my OC, Cade, and something that both of us deal with differently. And I thought I would kind of talk about that. But this is probably going to be very awkward and so for me. So if this is not the type of video you'd want to watch, then that's completely fine. I just thought I would talk about it. There's a lot of reasons why I'm scared of people. First one I can think of right now is that I got bullied a lot and had to be a certain way for people to even come to me for a lot. And I hung around a lot of guys who were not very good people. And that shaped my way of making friends into something very bad. To touch on it briefly, I was groomed early on, and other things happened in my early life on Discord because I struggled to have friends in real life. But when I started to have friends in real life, they were more FPS hungry people, and they would always drag me into FPS games and be very aggressive and very women can't, play games. And a lot of that shaped my childhood, teenage years. And the amount of stuff that made me dehumanized and made me feel very different shaped how I even made friends now. And I think I'm scared of people now because of how I was treated, because of how the world is nowadays, and because of trauma. And I might seem like I'm a little bit vague. I don't even know if I'm vague or not. That's mostly because I get dissociated and I can get triggered because I have PTSD, and I'd rather not. But I've always been scared of people, and I think that reflects in how I interact with my community, where I might appear very friendly on stream, but if you DM me, I might appear very differently, and that's not due to anything you've done or anything. I'm just very scared of people and their intent, because I had to become very hyper aware of people's intent in my childhood and early years, due to a lot of people not revealing really what they wanted from me. It was always they want something from me, so I have to give them that kind of situation, and it was not fun. And now I still struggle with talking to people. I still struggle with social anxiety. I have immense anxiety, and it makes me incapable of making friends or connect with people. I had an instance where I was supposed to go to some group work issued by the government, and the first couple of times I had panic attacks because it was just too much being around people. I know that might sound very like I'm sensitive and all that, and I don't want any sympathy. I don't think I'm making this video out of sympathy. I'm more so making it because I know there are other people who probably struggle with this, who could probably use a friend struggle with it as well. I've always been around people who wanted and treated me horribly. And when I first got my first friend who treated me kindly, I didn't know how to deal with that. And that's really hard to figure out what to do about it. So I wanted to make a piece that was kind of reflecting my paranoia and fright of people through Cade. Cade was also shaped by my perspective on the world, and he's very much like me in the sense that he doesn't trust people, he's paranoid, he's very scared of people. And though he might act very smirky and very confident and sassy, on the inside he's very scared of how people, of what people can do, because yeah, humans can be very fun and kind, but when you look at it, humans can do very horrid things. And as someone personally seen a lot of that, it does make sense to kind of shape that with my character as well. And I thought about what I could use as dialogue in the art piece, but I don't think there's any dialogue needed to really convey his fear and his response to that fear. A fun fact is in PTSD there are 3 responses. Only 2 are spoken about, the fight or flight. But there is a 3rd response, which is fawn, which is when you freeze up and you do anything to get out of that situation, even if it means harming yourself or another person. And that is something that I have personally experienced. I am fawn and flight in that sense, and I feel like with Cade, the difference in our response is that Cade would fight to get out of that situation. And that might just be because I feel like I could fight. If I was capable of it, I would fight to get out of that situation. Not out of malice or anything, but to protect myself. Now I know this video is kind of like more serious and stuff, but I wanted to take a moment and talk about something like mental health that is important. And if you struggle with any paranoia or social anxiety, know you're not alone, and it's okay. The right people will come along. I found my crowd. I never thought I would have other people who even treated me kindly, even gave me basic respect, and I have. And I'm so fucking thankful for those people. I'm so fucking thankful to them. And you will find that too. You are not alone. You are loved and cared about, and I hope to fucking God you find someone who will treat you like you're supposed to be treated. Thank you so much for listening if you did, and mental health is important. Take care of yourself.